Good morning, everyone. Today I woke up and I just thought, today is a day that I am going to have to choose very carefully how I walk and how I think. Some days I wake up and I call them freebie days, days that I wake up and I feel good and I'm encouraged. I just have had a good rest and things aren't weighing heavy on my heart. I love freebie days. Freebie days are amazing. And I always teach my kids that there are days that are freebies, and then there are days like today that I have to choose very carefully who I am going to follow, how I am going to think, and what choices I am going to make. And today is one of those days that I recognize my propensity to fall into my flesh and fall into discouragement and fall into self focus and not have a day that brings life and goodness to my own life and to the people around me. And so over the years, I have tried to recognize when I wake up, is this a freebie day? Is this a day that life will be a little bit easier and a little bit softer? Or is this a day where I carefully need to set my course at the beginning of the day? And this weekend, we just had some things that were challenging, some things that were not on the calendar that we were not necessarily prepared to walk through, but they did come into our world, and life could be much, much harder than it is. But I can wake up on this Monday and feel a little burdened with some of those things. So today, I want to be careful to set my course down a road that is honoring to God. I want to capture my thoughts, I want to capture my emotions and bring them into a spot that they do not ruin or rule my day. My verse for you this morning, when days that are not freebies, that you do not wake up necessarily encouraged and light-hearted, on those days I love Deuteronomy 30. In the book of Deuteronomy in chapter 30 it says, "This day I call the heavens and the earth as witnesses against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life so that you and your children may live." And I love that today the Lord has set before me life and death. He has set before me blessings and curses. And that I can choose, I can make a choice to choose life, and it will bring a blessing to me and to the people around me. So today, I understand that, I recognize that, I choose that. I want today to be a day that honors God. And I have found that as I make that choice, God's grace is always there, His presence is always there. And even by noon today, I could feel more lighthearted, I could be more encouraged just in making these few hard choices early on, in being careful with my thought life early on. My heart can change courses, and I can change to a spot that the whole day isn't hard, the whole day isn't a struggle, but God's grace comes in and lightens my heart as I put my faith in Him. Have a good Monday, and I will see you next time.